My pastor's a bully, coming up next on Pastor Bob Daily. Well, usually when I do my podcasts, I press start, record, and put it up. I don't do any editing, as you already probably know. I probably should. And I usually do it in one take. And I don't always have an idea what I'm going to talk about. I just have a subject and I just talk. Because I can talk. Today, this is my fifth attempt to do the podcast. And I've since then poured a little bit of coffee. And let's see if we can do it this time. So this person says, "Dear Pastor Bob, I go to church on a weekly basis. The pastor at my church is a bully. What's your opinion about this, and how can I have his bullying not affect my faith?" Well, it's good that you're going to church. It's bad that you're going to the wrong church. And we've talked about this a lot, and I don't mind talking about it again, but maybe in a little different way. Let's define pastor. A pastor biblically is a person who takes care of the spiritual needs of a bunch of people. He's the shepherd. He makes sure everybody's okay. Now, when the Bible talks about a pastor, he's not necessarily a speaker, not necessarily a good orator, not necessarily a church CEO. He's a person who simply takes care of the spiritual needs of people. He serves them. I don't see it happening a whole lot these days. It really needs to a lot more. But this is what church is all about and what a pastor is supposed to do. When a pastor is bullying, he has no idea what being a pastor really is. Can I just tell you, he's probably not a pastor. Because instead of bullying, he would have a desire to serve and to make sure that everybody is nurtured into faith. So you're in a church without a pastor. I know that's a bold statement, but this is not what a pastor does. And the fact that some people stay in churches even when they abuse, not good. And it's not healthy for you. And the reasons that you're staying are not good enough, whatever they are. Remember, church is not about a building. Church is about people who get together to share their spiritual gifts together, to build each other up in love and good deeds, the Bible says, and to encourage each other. And if you're in a place where you're being bullied, or it's just a spectator sport where you watch somebody preach, or you don't have time or an opportunity to interact in freedom and in encouragement, then you're absolutely in the wrong place. Get out of there. Will it affect your faith? Absolutely. Absolutely will. Because you see, you need people around you. You need people to encourage you, to build you up. And you need a pastor who is a shepherd. And if you don't have that, and if you're not involved in a group that does that with you, then please find one that will. Now, I've done this podcast, this subject, so many times. And yet I get this question really often. This was one of many that just came in the last few days on pretty much the same question. I'm in a church that isn't healthy. What should I do? My answer, leave. Leave. Find a place that's healthy. Find a group of people that are healthy and plug in. You need it. That's the way God designed us to be. Interdependent on each other for our encouragement, our spiritual gifts, all of those things, and collectively an opportunity to celebrate our faith together. God bless you. Have a great day.